Hi everybody, I'm Danny Dancer. I'm the Kidtropolis educator here at Children's Museum Houston. And for today's Read and Play Storytime, which is sponsored by ConocoPhillips, I am going to be reading the story Jump, Kangaroo, Jump, which is written by Stuart J. Murphy, illustrated by Kevin O'Malley, and read with permission of its publisher, HarperCollins Publishers. "It's field day!" yelled Kangaroo. There were 12 campers in all: a kookaburra, an emu, 2 platypuses, 3 koalas, 4 dingoes, and Kangaroo himself. They warmed up as they waited for Ruby, the kangaroo counselor, to start the events. Finally, Ruby blew her whistle and said, "We need 2 teams for tug-of-war. Let's split the group in halves so that each team has the same number of campers." They counted off into 2 teams. There were 6 campers on each team. Each team had 1/2 of the campers. 6 is 1/2 of 12. The campers tugged and grunted, and then they tugged some more. Both teams tugged very hard. For a while, it looked like Kangaroo's team might win, but with one giant tug, the other team won instead. Again, Ruby's whistle blew. Now it's time for the swimming relay race. There are 3 lanes in the pool. Let's split into thirds so that we have an equal number of campers for each lane. They counted off into 3 teams. There were 4 campers on each team. Each team had 1/3 of the campers. 4 is 1/3 of 12. They kicked and splashed, and then they kicked some more. All the campers swam just as fast as they could. This time, Kangaroo's team came in second. Ruby blew her whistle once more. Next, we'll use our 4 canoes for a race on the lake. We need to split the group into fourths so that we have an equal number of campers in each canoe. They counted off into 4 teams. There were 3 campers on each team. Each team had 1/4 of the campers. 3 is 1/4 of 12. They paddled and pulled, and then they paddled some more. They paddled just as hard as they could. They did their very best, but Kangaroo's team tied for last place. He wished that he could win just once. "Cheer up, Kangaroo," said Ruby. "You still have 1 more chance." "Okay, everyone," Ruby yelled, and then blew her whistle extra loud. "Let's line up for the last event of the day, the long jump. This time, you're on your own." Each camper took a turn jumping. Finally, it was Kangaroo's turn. Everyone yelled, "Jump, Kangaroo, jump!" He closed his eyes, sprang forward on his big hind legs, and jumped just as far as he could. Kangaroo looked around in surprise as everyone cheered. Then Ruby announced, "Kangaroo not only won the long jump, he set a new camp record. Hooray for Kangaroo!" All right, thank you for listening to today's story. And now we're going to head over to D'Andrea for our activity.
Hi, I'm D'Andrea, coming to you from the Children's Museum Houston with another fun activity brought to you by ConocoPhillips. Today we're going to have an activity called Face Off, and it's about fractions. Today we are going to be comparing fractions. So the materials that you need today are You need some Play-Doh, and I just got mine from the dollar store for $1, but if you have regular Play-Doh at home, that will work too. You need something that makes a round surface, a circle. So a cup, a Dixie cup, a small Dixie cup, a plastic knife, and you're going to need the fraction cards that are attached to this video. So first, what we're going to do, you see I already have my Play-Doh into a circle, but when we're comparing fractions, we have to have the same size circles. So I'm going to use my cup to make these into the same size circles so we can compare. Okay, I have 2 circles that are the same size. You have to be fair when you're comparing, so it has to be the same size. So I am going to turn over 2 fraction cards. I already have mine cut out, and I'm going to turn over 2 fraction cards, and this is for 2 players. So my first fraction card is 2/6. My second one is 3/4. So I'm going to have to cut this into 6 equal pieces. So I'm going to partition this, which is cut into 6 equal pieces. So I'm going to start off with 3 equal pieces first, because I know that 3 is a multiple of 6. And all that means is that you can count by 3s to get to 6. Skip count by 3s to get to 6. 3, 6. So I'm going to partition this into 3 equal pieces. Now I am going to cut them into the 3s in half, the 1/3 in half. So I have 3 equal pieces. And now I'm going to partition this into 3/4. So I need to start with a half, because I know that 4 is a multiple of 2, 2, 4, and then another half. Now I want to compare. I have 2/6 and 3/4. So I'm going to take 2. The 2 means that I need 2 of the 6 pieces. 2/6 of the pieces. So that's 2/6. And then I need 3/4. 1, 2, 3. 3 of the 4 pieces. And I want to see which one is the most. Which is more, 2/6 or 3/4? If you look, I have more here with the 3/4 than I have of 2/6. So whoever has this, the 3/4, actually win both cards. So you get to take both cards. So you start all over again with 2 new cards. Now it's your turn to do it with your friend. I'm D'Andrea, coming to you from ConocoPhillips Math Lab. If you've enjoyed the activity, please like us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Have a great day.